One of the ways to heat your home is with the sun, and Experiment 11 from Middle School with Vernier Solar Homes investigates the use of the sun to do this. And the experiment builds some model houses, and so I've built a couple of models here, just a couple of boxes with some cling film on them. And the experiment has you test, or when it was done, it was tested whether or not the solar home has a heat sink, a thermal mass or not. And so by thermal mass, it basically just means having something that has a lot of mass to it. So you could do it this way. I have a bottle that has some water in it that has mass. This one doesn't. And so the way this could be done is that you would take, say, the one that doesn't have mass and put it in there. And then this is a temperature sensor. And so maybe I would put that one in there with it. And then I could take this one and open it up and say put the one with thermal mass in there like that, and then put this one in next to it, and then turn on the light and let it record temperature over time. Now this one, is possible thing to do is actually to put some food coloring in there, so it would be dark, and so maybe that could make a difference here. So the way it was collected is like this. These are just temperature sensors that are connected up to the iPad there, and so it was recorded over time. So let's take a look at our data here. And the red front at the top is with no thermal mass, and then the one at the bottom is with thermal mass. So the experiment has you analyze this. We're going to look at the temperature changes. So let's take a look at how you would do that using the graphical analysis app. So if I come over here and I wanted to know, let's say I wanted to know the maximum temperature change, I could come over here, lower left hand corner, do view statistics, and I can find what was the minimum temperature, the maximum temperature, the change in temperature between the two runs. Or I can do it this way. If I just click on the graph somewhere, I can examine the values over time. And so they did start off pretty close together, but the one without the thermal mass, it appears to be heating up and then cooling down more quickly. And so again, the passive solar homes often will use some kind of mass to be able to absorb the energy and release it over time. And so that's what this experiment does. It models how you might build a solar home using some temperature sensors and the graphical analysis app.